Hello and what is up everyone, and welcome to today's video. My name's Ash, I'm 20, I love him Francis, basically all the information needs to know about me, so yes. So, in today's video I just wanted to kind of do a sit down ramble sort of situation. I do like these sort of videos as I could be my authentic self. This is the third time I'm recording this purely because I lose train of thought, which that is very much lovely. My hair is wet at the moment because I've washed it, and I was trying to wait like probably at least a few more days to wash it because I wanted to see what it would be like. But it was really bad. I mean, you've seen the previous two videos that those were recorded today, bro. So and that was just this morning. This afternoon it got a lot worse, I feel like, with the smoke and stuff that's happening outside, which if you haven't seen my previous video, I don't know if I said it in the video prior to that one, but basically there's a load of fires nearby Bordeaux, and we all just coastal fires, and essentially with where the wind is going, it's kind of going into my city, and we've just been having a lot of it today. So I went down to my mum's place today because I was originally gonna hang out with her anyways, but we were gonna like do stuff in town, but where she's got asthma and my sister is a baby, like 4 months, no, that's just not happening. I'm not having them risk that at all. So yeah. so I'm enjoying some CBD tea, by the way. This is the same formula I've used in my previous two videos. To die for. I think previous 3 videos, in fact. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. It's like, it's a little bit, I did add a little bit more than usual of CBD in there, so it's a little bit, it's a little bit, but like it's still, you can you can't taste it nearly as much. It's just a little bit of a kick to it, that's all. But it might not also help with the smoke out. So yeah, because I've had a pretty sore throat, and usually when I have a smoke sesh, it doesn't affect me, but where I'm healing from, that smoke sesh along with the smoke coming into my city and stuff, yeah, no, I'm Phuket. So yes, but it doesn't usually affect me that much. Like, I'm still very much able to run, and I think I may consider running if it dies down a bit, but I don't think it will. I think it's just gonna get worse because I think it'll be more of a delay in days, of which it will be like, this is probably the delay of like near to the beginning of the fire. That's my theory though. So yeah, but just thought to let you know. If I can't run tomorrow, I think I'm gonna go to a tobacco shop and pick up some CBD snizzers. I love using that word. I know I think it's Swedish, but don't, like, I could be completely wrong. It might be Swiss or Swedish. It's one of the two. Snizzai. I think snizzai should be, or even a snai. Snai. I don't know. Although I think snai is also an eye infection or something. I don't know. But I think that's a cool word for it. Like snus, like cactus, cacti. Snus, snai. I don't know. Regardless, I'm gonna pick up some CBD snizzers tomorrow, I think, because I think one place I know is open. I do have to walk a little bit to get there, but I think I'll be fine doing that. And it'll just give me something to do in the morning then. So yeah. But I do need to do some research on that, and I actually might record for that video. But they are like €10 per container, but it's just the best way to consume in the mornings. I feel like for me, purely because I can just put it up in there. I do have these ones here. These are amazing tasting, but it does give me a little bit of a head high after like a few times testing it now. I just don't feel comfortable enough having this at work. And plus this, I don't know if I mentioned this in the previous couple of videos, but I made a video talking about derivatives. I don't know which one it was, and I talk about THCV at the end, and I wasn't sure if it was legal or not. It is not legal, just so you know. It here in France is not legal. This is something that I bought a couple of, I think, no wait, let me think. It was whenever I went to Toulouse, I bought it there, and yeah, at the time it was legal, I think, or in the grey area still, but yeah, no, it's not legal now. So for those who are looking in France, you won't be able to find it legally. So yeah, but it definitely gives me a little bit of a head high. And when it comes to products like that, and it also does provide energy, though I must admit it does provide energy, and it does reduce my appetite, so it does exactly what it says it does, but they just never specify about the head high. But it also does say it's strong as well. So yeah, but it does taste amazing. Like, that's hands down is my favorite flavor. But I'm gonna be getting some Canna Dips, which I can actually get a reference. I wasn't planning on making this video about this, but to be fair, it's not entirely about it. It's just more of an update type of video. These I picked up ages ago, and these are so effective. The same size container roughly. No, it is the same size. And these are American, if I remember correctly, peeps. But they have 10 milligrams per pouch. It works like an absolute treat. I don't know, I have one left. So yeah, and same scenario, like you use the top bit as like a bin situation here for when you're done with it. But this was, I don't know if it's gone down in price. It has 15 pouches. That's not bad, actually. Okay. Yeah, but I only go for 10, and it does calm me the fuck down when I'm working, because this is legal. CBD is legal. THCV is not legal here in France. But this I am allowed to consume for work and stuff, like, because I'm assuming it will say like there's no THC in this or anything. Yeah, free from THC, so that means there's nothing in there. Produced in Sweden. Okay, that's kind of cool, actually. But yeah, so this is definitely a good product. I do recommend it. I don't know any other brands that sell in Europe or in general. I don't know if there's any brands in America. I'm sure there is brands in America, but people usually just smoke or vape or whatever, like have gummies. This is just good to have on hand for like a quick morning or like quick shift fix sort of thing. So yeah, especially for someone who has a lot of anxiety, like myself, because, or like not anxiety but more like paranoia. Like, I think a little bit too much, and I'm always thinking someone's looking at me, or like just things like that. This shit calms me the fuck down, bro. I'm sorry, but it's so underrated. CBD itself is. I know people prefer the real product, but yeah. Anyways, that's all the sujet a little bit. Yeah, I've got work. I think I should be getting paid the end of next week or the week after, or the beginning of the week after, maybe. Which I'm very excited about, as that means I think it's gonna be the week after, because I think it's that's probably accurate, actually, but that's absolutely fine by me, to be honest. So yeah, but I also probably will continue be working where I'm working, which is amazing. But yeah, so I think personally, I think that, I mean, it's gonna be amazing, bro. Like, yeah, like just having a consistent job, and setting aside some money for, oh yeah, I don't know if I mentioned that. Okay, again, I wasn't planning on this video being about weed, but I just wanted, this is kind of an update sort of video of what I'm planning. So it just kind of defaults to it, I'm sorry. But I just wanted to say super quickly that I was thinking when I get the next month's money in, this month's money in, sorry, I am planning on getting a herb vaporizer that also doubles as a like a wax or a hash vaporizer or what have you, as it has like a little sponge that absorbs it. I thought that was so cool. I don't know what it's called. I think it might, don't quote me on this, I could be completely wrong in which one it is. I think it's this Aria Starry version 4. And I mean, I'm just so excited to try it, at least, as it just seems nice to have. I don't really need the changeable capsules they have. Basically they have these, like, the ones that you just load up in advance and you just put it in when you're at work or whatever. I don't think I need that, but I mean, I don't know. But regardless, I think it comes with it, which will be so fun. So yeah. But honestly, oh my god, I can't wait for that. Because it will actually give me a chance to, like, consume my hash a little bit quicker. But I don't know how often I'll need to clean stuff up. Hopefully not that often, but yeah. Anyways, those are the updates that are coming up. I will probably do a video about the product that I'll be using. I don't know how much it will cost, so yeah, but this is good. I'm buying this regardless this month, like tomorrow if I can, as there's probably, I think there's one tobacco shop nearby that's open for me to pick this up at. Fingers crossed, because they usually have a weed, like a CBD selection at almost every tobacco shop, but I don't know if they'll have this, so hopefully, fingers crossed, like, if they have more, like, truly. This is, I think that's where I picked this up. I genuinely think I picked this up at a tobacco shop just up the road, but they're not going to be open on Sunday, so yeah. What else do I want to talk about? Oh yeah, I dropped off my books at the local library, as they kind of all are connected. I don't know if I mentioned that at any point, but essentially I'm gonna go to the library at some point next week as well. And I think my main focus, I don't really have the time to absorb, like, series and audiobooks and stuff like that, unfortunately. So I think for the time being, I'm gonna pick up some BDs, which are just comic books, essentially, as they're easy reads for after work. And then on top of that, I'm going to get the second and third Saw film if I can, on DVD, as those are so good to watch, and I do like the DVD player experience. So yeah, that's fun. Anything else? I guess I'll be trying the Lion Mane's Lollipop tomorrow. Actually, I'll try it now, actually. Let's do that, since I've got a lot of time on this video left. Let's do that now. And the reason why I say this now is not really, basically I don't want it to be in my system. In worst case scenario, I get tested at work, just in case if it flags something. I don't know what it would flag, but you never know. But they apparently don't do tests usually, unless you can see that someone's, like, got weed or something, like, not weed, what is it, coked up or something. Let's see, how do we take this off? Now this I got from my street shop in, let me think, in Bordeaux, and it's a Lion Mane's Lollipop orange flavor. It's kind of broken, literally broken, not even particular. Oh, scissors is right here. And that's purely because I don't know what happened really, actually, never mind. So might have just gotten crushed while I was walking and stuff. That's okay, we're fine with that. Oh yeah, this is what it looks like, by the way. Ooh. Now, I did search up if lion mane was a psychedelic of sorts or anything. It is not. It is just an Eastern healing mushroom. So I think I should be fine. But okay, I don't really like the taste of mushrooms, and you could definitely tell there's a little bit of a taste in there, but it's actually not that bad. Definitely I'm not getting any orange flavor though, in the slightest. The mushroom flavor is actually overtaking now that I think about it, but I guess, like, I don't consume mushrooms, okay? We're fine. Actually, you know what I can do tomorrow? If I don't get the chance to go to that tobacco shop in the morning, I may actually consider trying some, I don't know if they'll be effective at all anymore, but I got these shrooms, truffles things a couple of years ago. They're in an airlock bag, but I don't know if they've gone bad, so I'm probably just gonna home it all down. And yeah, I just thought to let you know. I may consider having the rest of those, although if I remember correctly, it did not taste that good. But yeah, it was okay. So it was from, I don't know what it's called, something Zen. I think it's from Zen. But basically they do a lot of various, like, it's a head shop type of situation. And I bought that and some CBD gummies for the first time, which honestly were amazing. The CBD gummies were. I'm not like, I wished, I don't know if they still got them, but they were pretty good. But I remember them being expensive if you didn't have, if you want, what's the word? Like, if it, apart from your first time buying from there, if you're a regular customer, it's gonna be more expensive. It's gonna be like 15 euros for 2 or something. But yeah, but I remember being absolutely out of it that day, and just having one of those. I think I was just feeling down that day. I don't know what it was. I think it was also very much closer to the time, like, I just like started consuming CBD and all that stuff, so yeah, just experimenting what I was liking and not, so. And the reason why I suggested that, also this kind of tastes like curry. The reason why I was suggesting that was purely because A, it needs to be consumed, and B, I wonder if I'm going to be having the same experience even though it's been a few years. Because A, obviously it could lose efficacy as time goes on, and it's probably hella old even. But also, it's just like, I don't quite know what to think. Like, I don't know if I'll have the same reaction as I did last time or not, because I really, like, I think I puked as well that day. So yeah, but I don't even know if I was smoking CBD at that point. Like, it, yeah, I was in a down point of my life in that era, general era, if I remember correctly, so I don't remember feeling the greatest at all. So yeah, I don't know how it'll go. But I have just one packet left of it, so I don't mind testing it, and then I don't have to ever do it again. But I don't know how that will affect, like, if I were to consume it. Hopefully it's not still in my system, because unfortunately I have this thing, I don't know if there's a thing for it or not, but once, like, okay, so when I consume something, for me, like, if it's something that's like heavy, hard hitting, like on my head, Not like an actual item like bonk, more so like a high of sorts, whether it's alcohol or like, you know, gummies or whatever. For me it lasts like a week. Like, I feel like shit for a week and I just don't know how to explain it. So yeah, like, I don't feel the effects for a week. That's not, I mean, no, it's more so that like I just kind of feel like shit for a week, and my perception of time over that week, well, even months, even sometimes, like, I dissociate the fuck out afterwards for a while. And so I don't, that's why I personally don't consume weed like that, because it does, I already had that issue while sober, my perception of time, but having it whilst drunk and stuff, it makes it 10 times worse to me. So yeah. It kind of tastes like a curry on a stick. I don't know if I like that or not, but it literally tastes like curry. Like, there's no orange in this in the slightest. It says it's orange flavor. It is not. It's just, it just tastes like a curry, which is kind of crazy now I think about it, but yeah. Now when I'm consuming, I'm not doing it to feel anything other than like depression or like the emotions that I was having at the time, because I don't know if that was truly depression or if I was just not in the right headspace. But now it's more so I just kind of don't want to feel overwhelmed all the time with my racing thoughts. And now that I figured out, like, I'm not doing this to get high but to function as a normal human being, I think I'm coming at it in a different perspective this time, like this time around this year, whatever, because I think even last year I was having the wrong mentality when consuming, and that's why I probably felt like really bad as well, even though I also just had bad experiences as well at the time. But I think going in this with the right mentality is like really chill, you know. Like, it's actually beneficial for someone. So yeah, I don't know. I think that's the difference, you know, because like, yeah, I was just in the wrong headspace, bro. It's kind of crazy. Like, yeah, like, I guess I have so much anxiety. That's just factual. But before, I was depressed and isolated in solitude, essentially. Couldn't really speak to anyone because I didn't really know anyone, and I lived in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, so I couldn't exactly go out and see people, especially without a driver's license. And that was where I was at my lowest, just a point of reference. But now that I live where I live, I can hang out with friends, I can chill. And I kind of had to work my way up to this point now, because I don't think I could have seen myself a year ago, like, speaking to people, in like having friends and stuff, because I was just like so isolated, so cut off from the world. Like, yeah, but it was also the reason why, like, just before I moved in the first place, it was the reason why I stopped like using TikTok and stuff, because I realized it was kind of taking over my life, and I don't really have a need with it. Like, even to this day, sometimes I do like notice that I get lost in like Instagram reels, but it takes me about maximum 5 minutes before I stop myself from watching stuff, which, I mean, it's just amazing to not be glued to my phone anymore. Nowadays I use I didn't use my phone this afternoon almost the whole time, unless it was A, to search something up, or B, to note something down. that was it. I didn't use it for reels. I didn't use it for, I use it for maybe messaging people. But again, that was about it. Like, I wasn't obsessed. And I think that's, yeah, really nice mentality. Like, I think I'm using it for what I want to use it for, like, as a portable notebook, so to speak, for when I don't have my notebook on me. And also, obviously, communication, which is literally the key of what, like, literally the original reason why the phone was made. So, yeah. I don't remember how much this was. I think I ended up getting this and the gummy from the same place. No, I got a gummy from a different place. Yeah. I still got it. I haven't had it because I don't like that sort of high. But yeah. I think this year I might go to Pride. Pride month's already gone, but in my city it's in September. We have the Pride parade. But thing is, last year I didn't really have the energy to go, and I might not have it this year either. And also, I'm not really the type to, like, I'm still not quite out there. Like, I've done Pride twice now, and I'm just not, like, out there really much, like, anymore. Like, I'm still very much not straight. That's just facts. Like, that's common knowledge, bro. But, like, I just don't, I don't know. I'm just not really talkative. I don't have that much social energy, social battery. And it, like, yeah, even my work drains me, so I don't think I'll want to do that at all, really. So, yeah. And it's usually roughly around my birthday, by the way. I had it, the first time I went was actually on my birthday. I did that as my own birthday present. Yeah. That's kind of crazy. And it was just after I got a load of teeth taken out as well. Like, I'm not joking. I think it was on, my surgery for that was on the 4th. And my birthday's on the 14th. Do that mathematics, bro. So, yeah. But I just don't think I think with the years of isolation that I had, I just kind of don't have the energy anymore to do things like that. And it is kind of upsetting because, like, there are so many missed opportunities that I've encountered. Just, like, and just not taken that purely because I've just, like, not felt like it, or I'm just not, I don't know, like, it's not motivation, it's literally just, like, I don't know, it's just energy, bro. I just don't feel it. I'm too tired to care. It's just, I'm gonna save the rest of this. I tried, but it's kind of too much like a curry. I don't think I'm in the mood for that, so it's okay, I'll have some more tomorrow. That's fine. But I just wanted to say that about all that in general. I think the butt is kicking in a little bit, which is why I'm losing train of thought, because it takes, I don't know if it's the same ratio actually, but it takes pre-workout about 20 minutes to kick in, as that's when liquid gets absorbed and stuff. So I don't know if that's the same for, like, no, actually 40 minutes, but the powder part of the liquid actually gets absorbed in 20 minutes, so yeah. So I don't know if that's what's happening now, but we're chilling. I'm probably gonna have a nice sleep. I have been noticing that my sleep patterns kind of be out the wazoo a little bit. I do go to bed early, but I kind of wake up in the night randomly, and I think it's kind of been on and off for a couple of months now. So I don't think this is just a exclusively smoking situation. But yeah. But I think I will message my brother to let him know that I'm gonna leave the place for a little bit. Because I know I go back on the same topics. I'm so annoying like that. Like, my brain just does that, bro. It's crazy. Because I think about it, you know. So yeah. Also, I feel like my hair's drying pretty nicely. It's not as curly as it usually is because I haven't washed it in a while, and also I've got a lot of hair coming out at the moment. Like, I'm not joking, I had to like get the hair out of the drain probably about 5 times. So I think I'm losing. I don't think it's stress though. I think it might be hormonal, if I'm being truthful. But usually if it's hormonal, that means it's stress. So I don't know what the frick it is really. But yeah, also it's getting a little bit dark now, so I'm probably gonna get going now, peeps. Especially now that we've hit the 30-minute mark. I will keep y'all posted though, on like consumption stuff, and so forth. And I will consider I'll probably record tomorrow if I do go to the tobacco shop. If not, I'll just sit and rant like I did this evening, or just do something random as one does. So yeah, but hopefully you all enjoyed this video. Thank you guys for watching, and bye.